Welcome to Twale TV. Thank you. Well, quick. A fan told me, said, please, Omar, elaborate on what you said yesterday. He find it so interesting that I was talking about the history of managers who never made it going to a bigger club from their normal, average club where they've come from. So, well, before I even go into that, let me say this to you Tottenham fans, okay? It's been all over the news today about your consistent argument about Conte's style of play. Excuse me, I have one big piece of advice for you. If you don't like him, please keep drumming the beat. Get rid of him. Yeah? Get rid of him. And you know what you're getting? Back to square one, where you started from. Because it seems fans never learn their lesson. Okay? This is a man who has proved himself everywhere he goes. He's proved himself. He's a winner. So I don't know all this stupid mentality that we carry along, especially we fans. Our club has a style of play, our style of play. I've had so many fans talk all those jargons in the past. I remember years ago when West Ham was relegated, they brought in Sam Allardyce, said the expert, he can bring us back. And guess what? Allardyce brought them back immediately, not even too long ago. He brought them back immediately to the Premiership. That's following season. And guess what? When they now felt comfortable, they started complaining. Oh, Allardyce is not our style. His style of play is not our style of play. And I can't even see anything wrong with Allardyce's style. It's the manager that builds a compact team. If he needs to sky the ball, he will roll it up in the sky. If he needs to pass, they pass. If he needs to pack the balls, he will pack the balls. He's a pragmatist. Okay? So, but they seems to be on that, bandwagon of, oh, our style of play is entertaining, we don't want him. And they got rid of Allardyce. Fair enough. But it never worked when you think you want a winner and you can dictate to them. So, Tottenham fans, borrow yourself some brain, borrow yourself sense. Because you had an entertaining manager, Pochettino, for so many years. What did he get you? Foco. Okay? Excuse my language. And then you got Mourinho, who got you to a cup final. You got rid of him. Well, that's probably your chairman's fault. But all this noise I've been hearing on the news everywhere today about Conte and people are not happy, this is insulting. You should be applauding the guy. You should be thanking him. Because if you know football, you should see how Tottenham plays now. They're so compact, they're so solid. If they don't need to go forward, they sit in. They sit deep. That's what they did against Chelsea. They sat in deep against us. Because the guy knows that this Chelsea team, they are more fluent in attacking than I do. So I'm not going to concede no stupid goals. So you have to be sensible in football. Top managers don't listen to people anyway. So I don't know why they're making all this noise, because I'm sure Conte can't be bothered. Anyway, let's go to yesterday's topic. A fan told me, he goes, "Oh, more, please elaborate further. I like the way you were discussing all these things." All we were talking about yesterday was how club owners of these top clubs have little patience. And it's been proven over the years that if you come from a middle of the table club as a very good manager and you're given a top club to manage with world-class players, he hardly works. Okay? He hardly works. If it works, it takes a minute bad spell. Not even a proper bad spell, a normal bad spell. It takes a minute bad spell before the noise starts. Like Chelsea. The poor guy, Graham Potter, has only lost one game. Look at the amount of noise. I can understand. I feel upset because why should Chelsea lose 4-1 to Brighton? It's his fault. He's been doing the tinkerman, tinkering, changing teams every now and then. Top managers don't do that. And I hear people giving excuses. Oh, maybe he's trying to find his team. He still doesn't know his team. Excuse me. F that rubbish. You can't find your team among these superstars. I beg, stop that. Put me there. I'll manage them. So, with Graham Potter, is sitting on a very tiny rope. I swear. I know that. He's sitting on a very tiny rope because the pressure is on him now. The pressure is never experienced. Okay? At Brighton, is the Lord of the Manor. It's a project they were building. and he's built a fantastic team before he left. So if he loses 3 games on the trot, nobody cares. It won't be a big news in the media, in the mainstream media. But now he's lost the game and it's become a big news. So that is exactly what I was telling the fan, that because he has come from an average club with no experience of managing a top club, it's easy for these club owners to get rid of them very quickly. The same thing happened to Mark Hughes. When the Man City Arab owners, when they came with billions and they started building Man City. When they bought Man City, they were building it. They were buying all the superstars from all over the place. And Mark Hughes was the manager. So they trusted him. They left him in charge. It was him and Stuart Pearce. So they were in charge. Guess what happened? The result didn't go his way. I think he had the result was quite bad then. I could remember. I think he had about few draws on the trot. Draw, like about few. They got rid of Mark Hughes. And it was a reputable, good manager, managing the likes of Southampton and all the base, and kept them in the Premier League. He kept them stable. Okay, but coming to Man City now with so much money and the superstars, Robinho from Real Madrid, Adebayo just scored 30 goals the previous season. So they bought him. He was on fire then. So they couldn't stomach him not winning constantly. This is the pressure Graham Potter has to deal with. Gone are the days where owners have time, where they can be patient, where football is kind of calm. But today is different, okay? I just thought I'd bring that back today. We weren't going to do any podcast today, to be honest. I had an appointment somewhere, and the guy just said, please, Omar, you have to say this. And I said, okay, fair enough. So that's that on that topic. It's normal. It's never worked. A very good manager who has never managed a top club with superstars, when they suddenly bring them there, they still have to deal with that pressure of when the results don't go their way. And that's what Graham Potter has to deal with. The reason I said it hardly works is because there are examples of where it didn't work. I've just said it. Mark Hughes at Man City. David Moyes. Oh, yesterday I was going to say David Moyes, and I think I said Graham Souness. Apologies. David Moyes at Manchester United. David Moyes, fantastic manager. We see what he's doing at West Ham now. He's done that so many years ago at Everton. It was the Lord of the Manor. Everton were compact, solid. It kept them in the Premier League non-stop. In fact, it took them to Champions League at a particular year. So that's how good he is as a manager. But coming to Manchester United, what happened? They couldn't stomach. They haven't got that patience with all the assurance they gave him with the contract. They gave him 6 years contract just to give him the assurance that, please, settle down, enjoy your work, take your time. They couldn't wait. They got rid of him. So I have a very skeptical feeling about Graham Potter. He's been changing these superstars. That starts a dressing room stress for him. Because the Raheem Sterlings that you're putting in, you're playing them out of position. If you keep losing while they're playing out of position, they will be saying to themselves, what the heck does this guy think he's doing? Because they will automatically believe he's got no winning mentality, that you see me, Raheem, as a winner, and you're playing me out of position when we need to score goals. So automatically that will build the ego issue, because it doesn't take these guys to throw tantrums. And the manager will want to wield the axe as the boss, and that's where the problem starts. And when you start to have problem with key players, very important players, trust me, your job is on the line slowly. Anyway, that's that with that. Anyway, so that's that. Nothing else to talk about tonight. I want to go and watch Champions League. I hope Chelsea wins spectacularly with some good numbers. But we'll have to wait and see. Because Graham Potter is doing some things that are blueprints of what I have noted with the managers who have never made it at the top clubs. Or who never made it, rather, at the top clubs. He is a typical example of David Moyes and Mark Hughes. And he's tinkering with the team, shoving and shaving. You can't do that, especially when you're not getting results. You can't do that with big stars. Aubameyang can't be sitting on the bench, having just left Barcelona for us. He left Barcelona to come to us because of a particular manager in charge. The manager got sacked, so he must be dealing with that issue. privately that, okay, I came here because of Thomas Tuchel. They got rid of him. So he's been professional. He's doing his job. Now you brought in another manager who sees him as, oh, let me try you here today. Let me try you there tomorrow. It doesn't take long before this guy lose patience with the managers. And once they do, they don't care because their wages get paid. That's why they're superstars. They don't care. They know their wages get paid. And if they don't like it, they just trigger that clause. They just want to go and they will go. So I'm really concerned for Graham Potter. I hope it sticks to the blueprint of top managers and stop tinkering. Keep players happy. Play the key players. Don't keep your key players on the bench. Even if they play midweek and they have to play on Saturday, play them. If they get tired, take them off. Anyway, enough lecturing, man. Anyway, please, I beg people, you're just watching and you're enjoying our channel. I can't see enough sharing of the video. Please, if you're watching, just press share with your friends. Because if you do, you know I get the message. Oh, say, Lagbaja has just shared. Tamodu has just shared. So please, do share the message. I mean the video. Love you lots. Let's catch up again tomorrow. Enjoy the game tonight. I'm going to. Thank you. Hasta la vista, baby. Odaro. Ẹ ṣé gan ni.